Hey, this is Zach. This is our sixth podcast, and we have with us.
Oh, I'm Scott.
Dynamic.
Oh yeah, so funny, Scott. You're so original.
What?
Who are you really?
Don't lie to us. We
You
have
people are
eyes.
special.
We have eyes everywhere.
Okay.
So anyway, we got Scott from Mars. He's going to tell us about his school.
Now, you want to explain Mars a bit for them, Dom?
Mars is pretty much like this shithole next to this other shithole, which we call Emerald. Actually, it's kind of in the shit, so it's like in a shit of the shithole. And I can never remember how to say it on the podcast, so...
How the
Scott,
hell?
do you want to explain your school?
I just want to ask Dom how the hell he figures that out. Because, if he did go to school, he'd be going to state, which, let's face it, isn't the best school ever. Like, wasn't someone shot there?
Oh, yeah, some guy who was shot, in the head twice and he still lived.
Yeah.
So you can
How
tell-
retarded is that?
He must went to Mars then, not able to know how to fire a gun.
Yeah,
First thing
obviously.
about it-
You
first thing about
don't.
our school.
He doesn't understand that he's dead. He's just like, oh, I've been shot. Let's just.
He went to the house next to him bleeding and he asked for an ambulance. No, we went to the house on the other side near the school. Back to that thing. So, did anyone look at the news lately?
Nope.
Yeah, there's a stock market crash.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, mine's more important than yours. Did you hear about Bear Grylls' son?
No.
He rescued a little girl or a little boy from drowning.
How do you not know if it's a little boy or a little girl?
Well, I read it, but I can't remember because it was such long ago.
Did they have something sticking out of them?
I didn't
Oh,
see
that's
any- I
disgusting,
didn't
Scott. They're like toddlers.
Yeah, I didn't see any pictures or anything.
Why would they be
It was
nude?
just a story.
How do you not know if someone's a boy or a girl? That's what I'm asking.
Well, it was Bear Grylls' son that rescued her. So,
So it was a girl.
I'm gonna say it's a girl.
Okay. Because that makes it sound more heroic.
It does. And if
How
it's a
many,
lie,
how many children
we'll
does
just have
Bear
to-
Grylls have?
Wait,
free.
Does he?
Yeah.
Hey Scott, we were talking about this during lunch, right? And they were talking about these girls talking about the rule about you reckon a guy has to ask a girl out? Is it the rule?
Yeah, generally. But if it's asking them to marry, a girl can ask a guy on the 29th of February.
Well,
No joke, that's the rule.
Really?
Yeah, a girl's not supposed to ask a guy to marry
Then, yeah.
her unless it's the
And
29th
then
of
I
February.
told them about the other rule about how a girl has to put out on the first date, because that's also a rule. It is.
It is?
Yeah, a girl has to put out on the first date.
I didn't know that.
She didn't, then she's able to sort. Because she's too busy cheating on you with 4 other guys.
What girls are you talking about?
listen to Dr. Girls.
Yeah,
Funny because it's true.
whatever.
Anyway, so is it
You
sexist?
could just sit here for an hour bagging out how Zach doesn't talk to women.
Yeah, probably. Is it sexist if it's not sexist if a girl pays out a guy, right? We're all agreed on that.
No, it is sexist.
But is it
Yeah.
But why is it sexist if a guy pays out a girl?
Because
No,
it's sexist.
They're both sexist. Okay, here's a really good quote for you. All feminists are sexist because they only support women.
That is true. Yet
Because men aren't women. Men are different to the women's species. That's how they
we're
see
not
it.
different. We're
Yeah,
not
we
different
are.
species.
No, but that's how
We're
they're
different
treating it.
genders.
They wouldn't have man because they don't have to because they're feminists. It's like if you go to a man club or a gentleman's club. You're not expected to see women there. I mean, that aren't working.
Scott, you love just tapping away on your phone?
Yeah.
And one of our podcasts?
Yeah.
Facebook and this
You gotta do me
youth
first.
generation.
All right. Next one. On the subject of, is it racist if an African American or an islander person with darker skin calls me white?
You saying is it racist to notice
Is it-
colour?
Is it right? Is it racist for them to call me white?
Depends how they say it.
Because I'm not allowed to call them black.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
And how-
That's
how-
racist.
No, it offends
How
them.
is
It
it-
doesn't offend. It's not against the law. You can't defame character because you call him black. If he said, "Hey, I don't like you because you're black," but if he said, "Hey, you're black," and I like to acknowledge that you're black, and I really like that you're black, it makes you you.
Yeah, but if I just if I'm talking about someone and I refer to someone else, like I'm telling a story and I refer to them as black, I get labelled a racist. Yet if they referred to me as white,
Well,
it's
that
fine.
depends.
It's not racist.
Well,
no,
if-
it's not racist telling someone's a
It's
color.
like this. If you were to refer to someone as black, and if it was about white people, would you say, oh, and they're all white? Or would they just assume they're all white?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Say you say a joke, and you didn't say, and the joke was that they're all, you would say they're all black, right? If it was a black joke, you'd say they're all, you'd make a joke. But people would know that they're black. But if they were white, you would say, oh, they're white.
It's like, you know,
For a
it's
racist joke.
Yeah, this is something similar. Like, I know there's a lot of racist jokes. Did you hate when someone repeats the joke you told them to you, and they said they made it up? Like, I'm starting having a lot. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying who specifically, but some people do that to me a lot. They'll tell me a joke, and I'm like, yeah, I told you that yesterday.
Oh yeah, because you can't see. Zach's pointing at Dom right now.
I'm not.
He is. Don't lie.
You're pointing at me, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you.
But you know what I mean, right? Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
So this is not about sexist as well. There was this woman. There was this female talk show on some channel in America, and they're talking about how this woman tied down her husband and chopped off his penis.
Yeah.
Put it down. Did you hear about it?
No.
Put it down in garbage disposal, and turned it on and destroyed the penis. And when they arrested her, he said this. He deserved it. Because he wanted to divorce her, and the women talk show just started laughing about it, and everyone in the room started laughing. And then this girl pointed out, if it was a female, and he did the same thing, because she also raped him, and he raped her, no man would be joking about it. Isn't that being sexist? And then this is what they say. Dan, that's not sexist because we're women. It's different.
No, that's sexist.
Yeah. Well, Dom's
It's weird how they got away
saying
with
it is sexist.
They got away on that.
No, it is actually sexist because
I
We
am.
know, Scott.
But they got away with
Just
that on
saying.
TV.
It's like this recent news stories where this person tried robbing a shop. Pretty sure I'm in America. Stupid Americans. This guy tried robbing a shop with a gun, and the female cash register girl knocked him out and then tied him and raped him several times. And now
how are you determining rape though? Because in general view, rape is
Forced consent.
yeah,
sex
that is
without
consent.
Yeah, or forced consent.
Oh, he was bashed and raped. He was like tortured and raped.
How do you measure if a man has been raped by a woman though?
Swole.
I don't
That's-
know. He was beaten up and raped. What more do you need?
Well, that's kind of the problem. You
What?
can't
He-
really
he
say.
he wasn't tortured then offered sex. He was tortured then had sex.
Well, he probably didn't know that he was having sex.
I don't know, but no. And when she was in a court case
Why are you
outside
defending
there,
the rapist?
I'm just pointing
And-
stuff out.
Jesus God, racist much? No, sexist much? No. Well, when the court trial was over, outside there had thousands of females there holding up signs saying stuff about female pride and shit like that, like how this was a good thing. How
What, that she-
Yeah, it was a woman standing up against a man, and raped him and tortured him several times. But it was okay because she was a woman. That's sexist.
Yeah, it is.
Do you reckon talking about sexism makes you sexist?
No.
Talking about sexist and only taking one.
Does talking about a bear make you a bear?
No, if you only take one side of the argument, then you could be considered sexist. But if you look at both sides, then
Well,
it's up to the people.
what about Did you know that? Actually, no, I've other than news stuff that you don't want to hear. There was this guy on the news that could hear his own eye shaking.
He could hear his own eye shaking.
Yeah, when he would just eye left and right, he could hear it.
How is that possible?
Is it
Like,
'cause
how
it-
does that work?
Is it because his hearing was so strong, or because
Yeah, he could sort of hear stuff dissolving in his stomach.
no?
Yeah, I do that
oh,
all the time. That's not that.
No, he could hear it constantly.
Oh, well, that's just weird.
And he's 79, isn't he? I think he's 79 or 69.
69. No, but do you mean like he had really good hearing, or he could hear that stuff?
He could hear his body really easily.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Scott,
really.
what's the Dead Island trailer, Scott? Well, you probably don't know what Dead Island is. Don, what do you think about Dead Island?
Meh.
Was it what you thought it would look like?
She played it way too slow.
Saying it was a she's sexist, Dom.
The character was a girl.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. That's probably more sexist
Okay,
now.
she was way too slow in the game.
The character was way too slow, yes. But I don't know. It might have been the person trying to display the scenery. That's what I reckon.
What's Dead Island?
It's a mixture between
Left
Nazi
4 Dead, Dead
zombies.
Rising.
Mixture between Nazi zombies, Dead Rising, Killing Floor, pretty much all zombies games.
Oh, sounds cool.
It is. But it's really cartoonish. It's not really realistic.
Limbo's on Steam.
Limbo's an arcade. You don't know any games go. Limbo's an arcade game.
I'm sorry, I don't spend my days playing games.
We don't
I do other
Zach
stuff.
does, I don't.
Yeah, I'm a the team.
Yeah, well, that's
Fortress.
because Zach doesn't talk to girls.
Man,
Yeah.
it all comes around in the end.
I was listening to that today.
What?
It'll make sense in the end.
Oh, that Log Brother song.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Probably, I reckon it's the only good song. Because
That's true.
you never really see a song like that really, like, because you always see those pop songs where they have so much auto-tune. What I hate more than those songs are people who complain about them
Oh.
on YouTube. Oh, they just
Oh, no, not on YouTube. Well, this will be on YouTube, but,
It drives me crazy when...
No, have you seen, Cup of Teen? Like, just putting out people that we watch. We're not name dropping or anything. Cup of
I don't know
Teen,
who they are.
you should look it up. He does an analysis. Like, it's two guys in a comedy thingy, but he does an analysis of, like, all those songs by Arc Music or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, yeah.
What do you... Hey, Scott, for trolling Scott, because I was trying to convince one of my friends. I'm not going to say his name because he's a bitch, pretty much. He doesn't like it. No, you, Scott. Yeah, I'll say your name.
Give us a
Scott.
guess. What does the name sound like?
Yeah, you try to guess what his name is, but don't say his last name. Actually, no, whisper his name. I'll tell you if you get it right. Whisper his name.
Jack.
No, it's not him. He's a bitch, but it's not him. Oh, damn, Scott, you got it right. I hope these my friends are too powerful. But no, what would you count
We'll
as
call him
trolling?
John,
Okay.
because we don't know a John.
Well, I know a John.
Oh, well,
John. I know a Johnny Cage, too.
I don't know a John.
Lame.
Let's call him John. Alright.
Okay,
yeah,
so John, he doesn't reckon trolling is that bad. Like, say, it's different when someone randomly trolls you. Says like some random guy says your videos are lame. To someone you know saying, ha ha ha, your character, no, you're nothing like this. You're something like he tells people online what you're really like, which is really annoying when you're trying to play a persona as someone who's not like that.
Well, aren't you acting in it?
Yes,
Which would mean you're not like yourself?
yes, and he points out what you really like. Like, how can I say it?
No, let me explain. Okay, so Sean, we did a play with
John. We're calling him...
No, this is someone else.
Oh.
He doesn't
So-
care. He's not a bitch.
So we did a we did something with Sean. He needs to play a gay character,
Yeah.
and then Dana writes on his wall. I guess that does prove you're gay.
I guess
Do you want to just take that in for a little bit, just to let it sink in?
Well, that's one guy's opinion.
How does that prove anything? He's acting as a character. If I wanted him to be straight, he would have been straight.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you want him straight?
Because it would have been fun. It's funnier if he's gay.
Are you trying to tell us something here, Dom?
No. What am I trying to tell you?
Did you just whisper that you're gay?
That I talk to girls and like Zach? Yeah.
He's just gonna get...
I'm not gay about them because gay guys talk to girls. So
So he doesn't really have a preference? Is that what you're trying to say? You'd
Nah.
like...
So I get the privilege of talking to girls, and I'm gay, and Zach doesn't get any privilege at all, and he's straight.
Are you just like trying to say that you're in love with Mrs. Wright?
I don't know, Mrs. Wright. Or do I? I want to know. I
Mrs.
might.
Wright.
My hand. You're funny, Scott. You're original too.
Thank you.
Do you write your own jokes or you steal these off Wikipedia?
No, I steal them off people on my footy team.
Bunch of footy losers. I can't. You know, I actually have the best football joke ever. Even though I play football, but it was. There's one footballer came to me and goes, Zach, why are you such a nerd? And I go to him, I go, why do you shower with men? Honestly. Why? And he told me, he was like,
This Shara. Can I say the last name?
I'll bitch slap you.
So your girlfriend Shara.
You can't even
Sarah.
say it right.
Shara.
Yeah,
I'm
Sarah.
trying to hide the.
Sarah, you dumb bastard.
Sarah. I was trying to hide the freaking accent. Trying to hide the name. So how long have you two been going out for?
days, months, weeks, universes away.
Is she 14?
A long time ago.
Sunday
a
week
galaxy
lost?
far away.
Does she live in Emerald?
No.
Oh, do we get to meet her?
No.
Why not?
Well, because she doesn't live in Emerald.
Well, we're gonna meet all your other friends.
I don't get to meet them.
Well, just because you stalk people doesn't mean that you get to meet them.
Stalk, add. I want to go to someone's Facebook one day and just get down listeners to add all their friends.
That'd be kind of weird.
It would, no, but then add them.
But he
You're
would
like,
do it.
Whoa, he has 600 friends in common with me. Creepy.
Oh, I see your theory now. Actually, that would be pretty funny. What else is there in the news recently? Not that much. Oh, not that much I read about.
We could just look up news, you know.
Say, Scott, I had the best time in drama the other day. Our teacher went through and planned out a whole class so thoroughly. It was so good.
Forwardly.
Thoroughly.
Nice one. You just drop the mouse over the keyboard.
Well, so don't take the mouse then. Jesus. Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
you're a special child.
Jesus. Well, I don't know what you look at
So-
the news right now because it'd be weird.
Brendan's asleep.
Is he or is he just... Oh no, he's asleep.
We should probably
we
tell
attack
them.
him?
We should probably tell them. Brendan is here and he's asleep.
And is that all you're going to say? Is...
Daniel's birthday is on Saturday. Everyone's invited to his house. 22 Ruby Street.
It's not that, but it's not really that. Don't go to 22 Ruby Street. Is it 22 Ruby Street?
Yeah, it is. No, it's 82 Ruby Street. So
What's that, 12 p.m?
anyone can come. Even though this will probably be uploaded the day after the party.
BYO and, a few nibblies might be nice.
That's
God, Scott, you want
that's
anyone
so-
to come? Like,
I'm just saying.
yeah, I was going to go to this party until you said few nibblies, and I thought, nah, I probably have a better chance of getting laid in the church. So instead I went to church. I got laid.
It's Saturday. You don't go to church on Saturday.
Not church. Not Saturday church.
It's at 12 p.m. That's in the middle of the day.
Not morning, afternoon, Saturday church.
You're making no sense.
You're making no sense. Don't judge me, Scott. Why?
Yes, go. Stop
It's a bit
judging
late.
him.
But
All
like
you
I was
do-
saying, my
Oh, like
judge
you
you.
can talk.
like I was saying, my drama teacher thoroughly, God damn it,
Horribly?
no, thoroughly,
Thoroughly?
yes, when made us a really good drama lesson.
But
So I
dude,
was,
that's not really the word. He's
it
looking
is,
for.
it is. Well, what? No word fits. Well, yeah, she made us a really good drama lesson. So that was really good. Best one all year. Even though it was about
Who's your drama
Gothic
teacher?
theatre, Miss Davies.
I miss Dean. Oh, that was such a horrible class.
I probably shouldn't have said her last name. She probably wouldn't like that. Apparently, there's a Facebook about her. There's a Facebook page about her.
Why? What's it about?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't hear the conversation, but apparently there is. I think that might be Daniel.
What the fuck is this?
What do you got?
Right now, Don's playing Mortal Kombat, and he's
He
versing.
keeps getting a red hand.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
It's what buttons you're pressing, Scott.
What?
It's what
Oh,
options
I'm
you're
like
doing.
I'm like
Oh.
doing a crane in midair.
Do you guys want to end it here? Make a short one.
Nah, we'll see how long it goes for.
Well, you have to keep talking constantly,
Yeah,
Scott.
well, I'm thinking of stuff. I can't just...
Scott, stupidest thing you've ever done.
Stupidest thing I've ever done.
And do you have a really gay relationship with your dad?
We're not all like
Ans-
you, Dom.
Answer the question,
Just
Scott.
answer the question.
Stupidest thing I've ever done.
No, the gay relationship with your dad
It
question.
was just a segue to that question.
No, I don't have a gay relationship with my dad.
Do you go bike riding with your dad on the weekends?
No.
Do you roast s'mores together? And lick his end of a stick?
You're
Okay.
funny. You're real funny.
No, Dom's asking, do you have a really close relationship with your dad? Like, would you ever go hang with your dad or your friends?
My friends.
High five.
Because that's
Because that means your dad's trained you well. Your dad's trained you when you reach
we-
this age to move out.
We
Like-
know a guy who was has a really gay relationship with his dad.
And he watches our podcast, so he'd probably be really angry. But this is all Dom talking. I'm just encouraging it. Dom, keep going. No, okay, stupid moments here with Done Scott. I reckon when we were at your house and we started to make those... Okay, this is when Lost very first started. We decided to make our own Lost torches. So just get a bunch of
Oh,
material,
Oh, God.
dip it in gasoline and light it on fire.
No. We were like, how come it's not burning?
Yeah,
So
how
we
come
grabbed
in
some
the
gasoline.
how come in the movies it burns for like an hour, but here it burns for like 5 minutes and goes out.
Yeah, we couldn't even
So
hold the
we
sticks because there was
no, it wasn't gasoline. It was we put some.
kerosene.
We soaked some rags and kerosene, tied them to sticks, and lit them up.
We couldn't hold the sticks because
So okay, Skull was part of the scouts, so it was okay.
you can.
What they don't tell you or show you in the movies is that the kerosene drips off the end and it's still on fire. So you're walking around with this flaming torch with flaming kerosene dropping in a line. It's
I don't think they.
interesting.
Remember we
tell
made
you
that hole? Remember we decided to make a. We decided to see how far we could dig, and we got a shovel. We got some shovels, cleared out your sand pit, and then started digging down.
And we got like 2 feet in that. Well, we didn't get 2. We got like 20 centimeters and stopped.
Yeah, because it was into clay, and it was just like, oh, we can't be bothered doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, we spent like a whole day doing it still.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
What else
fun.
did we do?
Oh,
Oh,
remember your tree house we made?
that wasn't really a tree house. That was just a few sticks in a tree.
Well, we made
It's all still there though.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't a tree house. It was the tree seat we
Yeah.
made.
We made seats
a
in
few
the
of them. Would you ever want to fit? Oh,
tree.
look up a video called How to
How to make a tree fort.
house.
Tree fort.
My tree fort. It's hilarious.
We'll show you after. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I remember that tree fort, tree house, whatever you want to call it thing. It was really cool. I liked it. But remember how we were trying to make a levee system so we can get stuff.
That didn't work.
So we can get sticks from the bottom of the tree up to the top, and it took us so much time. It would have been quicker just to, lift the sticks up. But we're like, no, we need a levee system.
No. It's like we were really short back then, so we couldn't reach.
No, we could.
Yeah, we could.
We couldn't.
Yeah, we could.
I could barely even climb the tree.
Remember putting a sprinkler underneath the tramp and then putting soap on it
Yeah.
and then jumping around on that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Remember the time when who was I think Dan? No, you had a water gun and we're in the tree, and you spray a wasp nest.
Oh, and
I got bitten and Dale was like in the tree screaming his head off. Daniel, you don't know this, Daniel. So he's in the tree screaming his head off. He doesn't get bitten or anything. He's like jumps out of the tree and runs away. I'm there. I got bitten like twice.
turns out he's allergic.
No,
to
he's
wasps.
not.
He's not.
He says that so he doesn't get bitten. He says it because it's easier than saying he's a pussy.
Oh, okay.
About wasps. Apparently,
It's not easier for us.
yeah. Apparently, he was inside the classroom and the wasp came in and he was like, Just waiting.
really
Oh, one of my teachers in grade 9, he was afraid of frogs. Like, he was a big
How can you be
man.
afraid of frogs?
He was afraid of frogs. He was a big man, big solid man. And he sees his frog, he just lets out this scream and half jumps onto a table. Like, he's got one leg on a chair, another leg on the table, turned around, looking at this frog, and then one of the boys in the class just goes in, grabs
no
it.
one's gonna understand what you just said. They're gonna be like, so is he half chair, half human?
I don't even understand.
Yeah.
No, he was
I-
half on the chair, half on the table.
I was looking at your hand movement and it made no sense. You're like,
He was half on the chair, so he had 1 foot on the chair, 1 foot on the table, and not everyone out there
Is
is
he a
as silly
table?
as you. So he was.
clearly they must not be, because I'm not afraid of frogs, but that's not silly. That's silly, I mean. I don't know.
And then another teacher, completely afraid of birds, which is understandable because they're scary when they swoop you. One flies in, she ducks underneath the table and hides there until the bird flies out again.
What's she hide?
That's beside the point, but yes.
Nothing's beside the point. You know in Woolworths? Okay, no, you know in shopping mall centre?
Yeah, shopping centre.
Yeah, this one I worked at. The boss was like to me, he's like, well, not the boss, my manager, because there's different departments. My manager department was like to me, he's like, okay, Zach, now if you ever hear like just aisle 15, that's my aisle voice.
Yeah.
Don't judge me, Scott. It means there's a pretty girl there, you should go have a look. If there's like, aisle 15 code red, that means take out the garbage. But if it's just aisle 15, it means everybody single file, line up on aisle 14 and peek around the side to a hot chick. But be careful because they trick you. They'll go aisle like 16, there'll be some really ugly mofo there. And you'd be like, go there. Like, there was this one chick there was this one chick that had purple hair and really fat with gumby lips. Pretty sure she was a she-male. And some guy got tricked into looking at it and he's like, oh god, I'm blind. But he didn't get maternity leave. Maternity leave.
Why would he get maternity leave for that?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
everyone should.
Trauma?
Do you know what maternity leave is?
No, is that when you're pregnant and you leave? Or?
Yes, that's when you leave after you've, well, towards the end of your pregnancy
I don't know,
and while
he
your
could-
child's
He
still
could have
young.
got pregnant from it. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Do you know how babies are made?
Yes, God, how babies are made.
Explain it to me, because I don't think you do.
Well, Scott, I don't want to make this turn to from a PG to an R. Well, I'm going in detail. To an X-rated podcast. Hurry, someone play the porno / music time.
How did you have that loaded up so fast?
How did you get love so fast?
So, Scott, seen any good?
Movies lately?
Oh, there is actually a movie I want to see. The new, what's it called? Sherlock Holmes. He's coming out soon.
Did you know Chris O'Donnell hate making Sherlock Holmes?
Who's he?
The guy that made Sherlock
How come
Holmes.
no one know? Chris O'Donnell, right?
The guy who wrote Sherlock Holmes? Oh, why?
He just hated it because he wanted to kill the character off, but he couldn't because it was so famous.
No, he did.
No,
Didn't he?
No, Sherlock Holmes didn't die.
he was
No.
so famous that he couldn't kill him off because when he gets broke again, he could just write another book really easily.
That's what he did do. Every time the guy that made Sherlock Holmes, every time he lost money, he would write another book. But he actually didn't like writing Sherlock Holmes. My voice sounds really weird today. I saw some guy make a podcast. Right, he's some famous YouTuber.
YouTuber.
You tell that.
Yeah, go on.
And
Some famous
he was
tuber.
talking about how he was sick, so his voice sounded really weird. Like, does my voice sound like someone? He wasn't putting on an accent. I don't know why I keep doing it, but he kept saying how his voice sounded really weird, and I was like, it doesn't. But he didn't stop talking about it. He's like, then he started doing a bunch of different sounds with his voice. And I
Well,
was like, God.
Maybe it sounded weird to him, but not to everyone else.
Yeah, it sounded completely normal. It was just like, oh well. That was,
Well, do you ever get that feeling that your voice is weird when it's...
I have it right
Oh.
now.
Yeah, so I didn't notice that anything was wrong with your voice, and...
Does my voice sound weird now? God, don't touch my nipples. God, you gay homo. Scott Turner, Facebook link, gay. See?
My Facebook link is gay.
Hey, Dom, are you doing the podcast this time, Dom? Are you going to edit it?
No,
Oh, because I don't know how to use it. Can you just edit it?
no.
Too
I'll
bad.
upload it. If you give me the footage, I'll upload it. But I'm not gonna edit the actual audio.
I can't do it anyway.
So what is Danielle doing today?
I don't know. Didn't someone come in?
Who?
Didn't we
Oh.
hear the gate a bit before?
Nah, I'm guessing it was just mum or dad or the dog. She's getting smarter, Scott. She knows that if she's barks, I'm going to punch her in the face.
You would punch a dog in the face.
No. I'll just punch that dog in the face. I'm joking. I don't punch the dog in the face.
It's kind of cruel.
As I said, don't do it, Scott. I was joking. Durr. Don't tell the people about the story about you and Nathan. Derpy derp. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm promoting Jack's channel. I'm asking if he wants me to promote it. He goes, yes. And Nathan's there. I'm like, hey Nathan, we want to promote your channel too. He's like, durr. And
How
I'm
is
like,
that an answer?
It's not. It's an insult. Saying
Derp means an insult to someone.
derp means you're stupid.
Obviously.
It's
So
saying.
I was like, just fuck you.
It's like saying hey Scott, you durr. No, but it's like saying Scott, durr. It's like an insult. I knew it was, so I Urban Dictionary
Painful.
it. Is Urban Dictionary it word like a doing word urbanish? It
Urban's not a dying word, retard.
go to hell.
Duh. Let's talk about how you seen Zach with a woman.
But Dom, are you gonna add the
No, I actually haven't.
Dom, are you gonna add the podcast, Dom?
Have you ever seen yourself with a woman?
Yes, all the time.
Do you know what?
Well,
women
no,
are?
not in your mind. Like, actually, with a woman who wants to be with you.
Do you, Scott?
Yeah.
And
Maybe
then you
that's
wake
why
up,
Zach-
and
maybe
then
that's
you
why
wake
Zach
up and your
drinks.
hands are all sticky. We know the story, Scott. No, Dom, can you add the podcast, by
She
Dom?
come to your hands. She
Dom.
come to put
If it
Last time I heard that, I fell off my dinosaur.
her. Wait, what?
the funny
You
thing about
done
that,
so?
that joke's even older than mine.
Should we talk about what we're actually doing?
Let's say Dom. Oh, we're doing a podcast.
Super short and
What
sweet.
do you mean?
You like my fat, don't
Well,
you?
you know what we're doing
You
tomorrow.
are fat.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
I'll,
not
just,
fat.
I'll say Dom. We're bringing out a new video tomorrow. Watch it. It'll be good. I don't want to get too much away, but let me just say, Rick.
Rolled.
Banana peel.
Not the banana peel,
Just have to
Scott.
give all the
Don't
way.
don't live their hopes. It's not gonna be about a banana peel.
There should be a banana peel. You can't have a good video without banana peel. What we need now
Banana peel. Boom, 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 boom.
is a banana. That song's gonna get stuck in my head.
Oh god,
so-
it's like every day it's shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Imagine someone who just made a song just to get stuck in their head.
Hey, you
I
break
got a
your
song
heart.
that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves.
Yeah, but that guy that made
I
this
had
song
that
has,
song- I had
has
this
no
song in my
musical
head.
talent.
I'm the sun man, master of the sun.
But Dom, can you edit it, Dom?
Night man,
Dom,
fighter of
Dom.
the sun man. Ah.
Dom, I need you to
It's just a weird song.
Dom, I need you to render it so you can.
Fucking
I'll upload. Oh, I need you to render it, Dom. I need you to upload it.
I can do that.
Cool, because I'm just gonna say a bunch of links I want you to put in the down. I'm joking. I'll just say.
You give me time to fucking spawn.
I'll just give
That's
you.
one problem with our videos.
What?
When people laugh, we just straight away go to the next scene, so people don't often like. Oh wait, should I have to be able to hear it?
Yeah, like say I reckon we need that for now. We're like it's different when you're doing it for a live audience, because
What? Have an awkward pause. So
No,
just like,
yeah, say
and you're gay.
Yeah, it'd be like saying, you know, okay, pretend I said joke, like, joke. It'd be like, no, it'd be like this, joke, how you doing? So they'll laugh and they'll miss how you're doing and they'll have to go back and rewind it, but they don't normally do that, they just skip it and they'll be like, hey, it doesn't make any sense. How do these two people properly greet each other? I'm so confused. And I have to explain it to them and stuff. Hey, Scott, you want to put subtitles on our videos? Read someone with their brainy knowledge.
I don't think that. Why would they need subtitles?
For some of our videos, like all the ones that didn't make any sense, the ones that you can't hear properly.
Most of them.
Shut up.
Have you guys even thought of getting background noise and like a sound clip of the background noise and then
Wait, on our
It
podcast.
doesn't-
no, not your podcast.
He means, Dom, you get a background noise off, then you take it away. It's much harder than it sounds, Scott.
Not really.
Fuck,
Yes.
You can't do that.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
You can.
That's what they do in.
Documentaries.
No, that's what they do in all movies. They
No, they
get
don't.
a sound clip.
They
Like,
dub it.
No. The reason they get the background noise is so they can overlay it for when they for the boom mic. Because if you just have normal noise without any actual background noise, like if you use boom mics are shotgun, so then they pick up whatever they're facing. So at the very end of the scene, they get the background noise and they hold it for that. They hold it for that amount of time. So then it sounds like it's the normal noise is in the background. It's also they can take out the background noise and replace it.
Hey, people do that. People at school, like, well, people in general. I have a few friends that do. They go, "Oh, you need to get better equipment." Like people I know, they'll be like, "Oh, you want to give us money?" It's like, no. It's like, then shut up. I only have so much money. Buy a new camera. Buy a new microphone. Biggest complaint I get is, "Oh, I'm sick of the background noise." Dude, deal with it. You could make something like, especially when we watch people do that, like they did some background noise, and then their videos are even worse.
yeah.
It's
Someone
like-
did that.
Yeah.
He bet me he could make a better YouTube video than me, and he did. Then he took it offline straight up, like 2 days later, because he got free views.
Who did this?
Why?
Cameron Fitzgerald.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that why he took it offline?
Why'd he take it off?
Wasn't he didn't want to be shamed from me.
I just thought he took it offline because it got boring.
Master of the sun.
But the
You
video
can't
was
have a
the video was like
Does
a
he want it
fake
on?
fight. You can still find it. This wasn't just his video. Another guy had it, but they made it together, so he shared posted it.
It was something. They were in Japan or something like that.
No, was it? Wasn't that fake fight thing?
Yeah, it was in Japan.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
With Matt, Rowan, and
Yeah.
that wasn't in Japan.
No. What? No.
So it was a different fake fight.
Yeah, it was Jamie.
That sounds.
They were like pillow wrestling or something.
Pillow wrestling.
It was pretty gay.
How do you pillow wrestle?
I've been a completely different fake fight my friends made. It was pretty bad. That one, like, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It just went for so long and just a.
Is it still there, Zach?
I'll show if I can find it. I'll show you. I
Dude,
thought
you
you
have
might.
to show me that.
You might have already seen it. You want to go now, Dom? You reckon this is done? 34 minutes isn't too bad. 34 minutes, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds. Okay, see you guys later.
Bye.
Ciao, Bala.
Okay. Right back,
Shut up,
Ken.
Yeah, shut up,
Right
Scott.
back.